Build a team, solid team. That's what we need.
2 weeks of training, what can you sum up for us so far and how the boys and the team are doing?
Okay, it's been 2 weeks, but only 2 days with the full team, so just starting. So far, the experience has been so good with them. All the players staying here now, and all the players that have the team, but not joining now. And now we have a good group of players, but must build a team in 15 days. So
Okay.
that's our challenge.
Coach, how many are you actually bringing with you to Doha? Because we did not get a final list yet.
No, yet, okay, 23 players. 20 players plus 3 keepers.
Okay, without Azam Azmi, is that going
Yeah.
to impact your plan at all in Doha?
Every important player not joining, of course, has an impact. But we have some other players that hopefully can get into. Maybe Azam level is difficult because he's one of the best players in the team. But of course, we will manage to solve it.
But you have more, 2 weeks more. So, what do you expect from the boys?
Build a team, solid team. That's what we need. We have short time for this. With some of them, we're working in the last 2 camps. Many of them joining from the last year, and many of them joined for under 16, under 19 before. So this is something good for us. But in 50 days, we must put them together and build a solid team is what we want.
Enough for you for full squad? Enough? 2
Enough?
weeks?
No, never enough. You ask any coach, they will say no. But it's what we have, and we must work according to this.
What are you looking for against China and Qatar?
Let's see if we have time enough to prepare the team properly. We will have three trainings there. I think would be enough considering our last week trainings and the last training camp. And hopefully we also can have a good game against them like we did last time.
Based on the last 2 friendly matches, whatever that you've incorporated inside your training and during the drills and such, has it been translated onto the pitch during match situations?
Yeah, we're quite satisfied. At least the main idea we can see, we discuss with the players, we can identify our style, so it's important, and from this we need to polish everything to improve, because we want to identify ourselves with a way of playing, which is, I think we have been successful on this. Now we must be able to show this style against big teams, which is a bit more difficult. Right?
Do you have an idea of who's the first 11?
Not yet. Still time.
So maybe after the 2 matches.
Yeah, sure. After 2 games, because some of the players still almost in pre-season, many players. So let's see how they arrive to the first game. Again, I said we have three games in very short time. So it's not too important who will be the starting 11, but we must use many players if we want to go through.
Coach, just now we asked Ajmal whether or not the coaching staff has actually published the information regarding our opponent for the Asian Cup. And then he said the only thing that is made known is the changes in the coach for Vietnam. So do you feel like you and your team have sufficient information about the opponents at Asian Cup?
Well, we played against Vietnam a couple of times last year. We played against this coach also during AFF. We try to get the most information from the teams, but our analysts are working on that. It's our job to get the proper information, so we'll have.
In terms of physical, coach, do you think our boys are ready to play against Pakistan or Kuwait?
Definitely is not one of the strongest points at this point, especially because we are in pre-season. Right? But we must find the good sides, the talent of our players to exploit our strengths, and I mean, we cannot try to beat the opponent towards their strength. So we must be smart and prepare our team to use our power. Yeah.
Based on the senior team's exposure at the Asian Cup, they received a lot of heavy criticism, negativity and all that when they lost each match. So going on that experience, how do you plan on like protecting your players or making sure that they don't read any of this so that they can fully focus on the campaign?
Protecting the teams and the players is important, but any professional must know that it's part of the job. So we just focus on doing our job properly, on giving everything, on doing our best, and it's part of the business. Players, coaches must handle this, and of course we want the best for the country, we want the best for the team, for the fans, but in our part, of course, we try to protect the players, but it's something we must handle. If we cannot handle this, we cannot work on this.
Okay, last one from me. The team is celebrating Selamat Hari Raya over there in Doha. So do you have any like surprises or anything planned for them, or do you have any plans for that? Like
Yeah, we have a few. Some plans there, but of course we must celebrate this day, even there.
okay, all right.
Alright, okay. Good luck, coach.
Besides Azam, are there any players that have injuries or players in good form?
No, we recently Ruventhiran and Abe, Rahadi, also got injured. Yeah, from Terengganu. So these three players are already injured, and also Richard Chin was injured in his team. So these four players cannot join because of injuries.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.